Welcome back, park managers. In this module, we'll be focusing on sculpting those grand, visionary parks. You'll be molding the land and lakes to create the perfect environment for your dinosaurs and guests. Moving mountains is surprisingly easy with the tools available. Build upwards to add elevation to your park, or dig down to create impressive valleys and canyons with rocky cliffs or ramps to form gradual inclines. Then fill out your park with a wide variety of rocks and foliage. Swiftly cover large areas of enclosures and decorate the finer details. And it's not just the land to think about. Add shallow or deep water to form lakes and even waterfalls for your guests and dinosaurs to enjoy. With all these tools, you can create beautiful natural enclosures and spectacular sights within your parks. Be sure to watch the rest of our modules for further training on managing your parks.
Another week, another feature focus from Jurassic World Evolution 3. Today, we're greeted with our third feature focus since the announcement of the video game, and this time, we actually learn more about the terrain in this game. It's a lot different in the third game, as it's totally been overhauled this time around, giving us much more freedom to terraform exactly how we'd like. This feature focus goes over that in a better showcase. But in this video, I just want to point out and break down a couple of cool details that you may have glossed over throughout watching it for the first time. So buckle down and get your snacks at the ready, as it's time for another one of my infamous breakdown videos. Let's break down feature focus number 3 from Jurassic World Evolution 3. So starting off this week, we're greeted with a close shot of the Stegosauruses from the game. I believe this is the very first time we actually get to see these dinosaurs in action, confirming their return on the roster, but I think it was pretty much inevitable that they do. They're actually surrounded by luscious trees and greyish cliffsides, but noticeably, this enclosure for them, or better to be called a habitat, actually looks rather thin and small. It's like the AI has to cautiously traverse the tight layout in order to get around. However, you would also notice that there's a tiny baby Stegosaurus there as well, which looks freaking adorable to look at. The size comparison is very noticeable between them. But what is also noticeable are the long thagomizers on the end of the tail. These, to the naked eye, look a lot longer than what we're used to seeing on the Stegosaurus in the franchise. So perhaps the sexual dimorphism between the male and females is simply the length of the thagomizers. Before we move on to the next scene, can we just take a moment to feel sorry for those quetzes in the background? Such a tiny dome for them to fly in. So the next scene in this feature focus gives us an expansive overview of one of the parks. Plenty of custom-made buildings, windy pathways, but also snow. I think this is the first time we actually see snow in Evolution 3. Oh, and the guests, they still like to clump up together, sadly. A few more shots show more overviews of different parks, but this one right here intrigues me the most. As you can see, there are buildings with paths, buildings built above the water, but there are also buildings built with no paths. Are these just scenery choices made by the creator of the park, or do these buildings actually have function and there's maybe a new hidden dirt pathway option? That would be great to see. Then we get into the deep end of this feature focus. Right off the bat, we're treated with a first look at the creation tools being able to make our own mountains. There's also a Juvie Rex running away from the area, but also doesn't seem to be affected by the change in terrain. Now, let's just take a minute to look at the amazing waterfall that's shown in this scene as well. It is epic, fantastic, and beautiful. It confirms we can build large-scale waterfalls and not just small-scale, which makes me so excited. But then we get shown how to form gradual inclines, and that's supposed to be the main showcase of this shot, right? Well, I think the developers forgot one key detail. Sure, we can now make natural enclosures, no need for fences anymore, but this? Shouldn't it be really easy for the Rexes to just walk into the public this way? I think they may have forgotten a fence or two there. There's many more environmental painting tools now available in Jurassic World Evolution 3 as well, making it easier for us to keep the theme of specific areas. I do assume these will change per map, however, so I can't imagine mixing arid and snow together, but it would be great if, In Sandbox, we have the option to choose what environments will be available before loading in. So you could get a base desert map, but then change it to a snowy one just before loading into the game. But for this next section of the feature focus, do I even need to speak about it? Do I need to talk about it? No, just watch and take it all in.
Create the finer details. And it's not just the land to think about. Add shallow or deep water to form lakes and even waterfalls for your guests and dinosaurs to enjoy. With all these tools, you can create beautiful natural enclosures and spectacular sights within your parks.
Yeah, the waterfalls. I'm going to have so much fun with those. Even the swimming Spinosaurus also. Man, is it going to be creative season with this game. It's so vast, even though it's just a little feature being added. The waterfalls are a huge game changer. Baby Stegosaurus is still as cute as ever as it runs alongside the mother in the foliage, but again, the scenery is just breathtaking. I cannot get over how good the waterfalls look and how freaking insane everything just looks overall. It's finally happening. After a long time, we have a Jurassic World game that's extremely customizable. I cannot wait to get building my park. Oh, and by the way, tickets are available now if you're over the age of 18 and in the United Kingdom or traveling to London anytime soon. Frontier are doing an event on September 27th where you can have a chance to be one of the very first people to play the video game early in the world. So head on over to their social media channels to find out more. But for this video, wow. Waterfalls, swimming Spino, dense jungles. I love it all. This is by far the best feature focus we have gotten for Evolution 3. Sure, we did get Patagotitan revealed in the last one, but everything I saw in this one got me at least 10 times more excited to play the game. But what about you? Did you enjoy this feature focus? Let me know in the comments, and why not share some of your early park ideas as well so we can get some great builds going on as a community. Feel free to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new around here. But most importantly, make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
In foliage. Swiftly cover large areas of enclosures and decorate the finer details. And it's not just the land to think about. Add shallow or deep water to form lakes and even waterfalls for your guests and dinosaurs to enjoy. With all these tools, you can create beautiful natural enclosures and spectacular sights within your parks. Be sure to watch the rest of our modules for further training on managing your parks.